new video. Oh wow, do I have a lot to unpack here. Today, I woke up and checked my phone and realized that Spirit had posted something, and I'm about to show you what they had posted. And oh, I am excited. We've been waiting, and we got it. We got their teaser, so I'm gonna raise the camera so everyone can see. Oh wait, nope, that was the wrong one. Sorry, I decided to go live instead of just recording a video. I have to break my chains off, which sucks. Okay. That should be good. Let me know if you can see. I just have chains wrapped around my tripod, just for fun. Okay, it's not this. This is something else. I'm gonna go and show you the video first, and then we're gonna try and dissect it as slow as possible. So, welcome to Spirit Halloween Teaser 2026. So as you can see, Spirit released their teaser, and you can see a whole bunch of animatronics go by. Like in this one, if I bring my tripod really close to the screen, there's Dead Humor. Like right there, there's Dead Humor. So it looks like the returning prop for this year is, of course, going to be Dead Humor. Which doesn't matter. I'm not a huge fan of Dead Humor, but you guys are, so there's Dead Humor. Then we have a couple others. We have Buzz, Harvey Carvey, Dead Humor's right there. Lady Misery, it seems. So there's a witch called Lady Misery. And then we have the Doom Sop. We don't see their full names, but we can kind of see what they're trying to tell us. These were released way back in December, when people, I don't know how, but they must have found out what they were back in December. And wow, were they correct. Every last one. So, for one, I might get the Doom Squad. I don't know. That's what I'm calling them, the Doom Squad. So, I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. And then right here, we have a mystery one. We don't know who it is. It's a mystery one that we don't know quite yet. We have Crackles. So, another clown that says Crackles. So, Crackles the clown. Then we have the Xenomorph, which is right here. Which I love it. I love the design. I might actually get the Xenomorph. Once again, depends what the quality is like and how good they are at Spirit. So I'll find out then. I'm hoping this mystery one, I'm hoping it's Barnyard Butcher, but I don't think it is, because if it were to be Barnyard Butcher, they would have shown him as well as Dead Humor. So maybe this is one that no one knows about. Like, it's a completely new animatronic that no one has even seen at all. So we don't know who this is. I'm gonna go with Barnyard Butcher. If you guys want, you guys can leave your suggestions down below, and then you can tell me who you think it is. Because for me, I think it's Barnyard Butcher. But you guys can tell me down below who you think it is. Start putting, like, ideas of what animatronics it could be. To go with this was released today on their Instagram and their TikTok. I haven't seen anything on their YouTube just yet, but I have seen many others say that it was just Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. And I'm not the first to make the video, of course. So, anyways, like I said, mystery one, don't know, and then Xenomorph and Crackles. Now, here you can see two clowns. This one is that crawling clown, which I'm not too interested in, but I don't know what this one is. It's another clown, and then it just pans away to then the creepy crawler, wind something, jumping spider. You can tell because I've seen the video before. It's supposed to be, I think it's the black and white jumping spider. And right behind it, if you saw it real quick, it was like a scarecrow. So, yeah, we have a Scarecrow coming out. See? There's the Scarecrow. Then we have Trash Bandit, which is right here. You can barely make him out, but he's like right there. Right there with the trash can. Then we have another zombie. Let me zoom out. We have another zombie coming out, so that's really nice. And then, just to like complete it or add on, we have the Bog Monster. Which is, I don't know what it is, but it's something. And then there's that Carnival Creeper that I was talking about. He's basically just a reskin of Nightcrawler. So, pretty disappointing. I mean, it's another reskin. We've seen it many, many times with many animatronics. And it's clown. Not really. I'm not a big fan of clowns, but I know some people are, like Psychotic Circus of Savannah. Shout out to them. They love clowns, so. But this one I'm not that big of a fan of. But if you can see right behind me, we got Pennywise from the new movie that just came out, or the new series, which is the It Welcome to Derry series. So he's part of that. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch It Welcome to Derry, unless you're too young. His costume will make a lot more sense if you watch the show, or the series. So, I know people are saying they're not a fan of it, but I'm pretty much a fan of it. I liked it. It had the guy who played it. So, like I said, if you haven't seen It, Welcome to Derry, then the costume design for Pennywise might not make a whole lot of sense for you guys. But, go ahead, watch it if you haven't. Anyways, and as you can see, it zooms out and it flashes so fast that you can't even tell. So there's Dead Humor. Like I said, Dead Humor's a return. The Doom Squad. But then, you can see down here, right down here, and I didn't notice that until now. And I'm gonna zoom in and point my tripod down, or else you guys won't see what I'm seeing. Gotta move. That's hair. That is hair to an animatronic. Sorry for the jump scare. But that is hair to an animatronic. Which animatronic? We don't know. Who could it be? I think it's supposed to be her. Because that's what it kind of looks like. It looks like her head of hair. So I think it's going to be her. Anyways. Like, it happens so fast that you can... Okay, you just barely saw that one. It's another pumpkin, like I've said. There's the Xenomorph. There's Crackles. You can see a bit of Crackles' face now. So that's Crackles. You can see his face a bit. Right there. Crackles. We have the Willow Witch, which is something. And there's Trash Bandit. I don't know what this one is, unfortunately. But you can see here, there's Willow Witch. Which is another one that is coming out for this year. So, exciting news to see that this is coming out. I know it says 2025, but this was this year. Like, I'm being dead serious. I think someone just mistyped the 5 and the 6. Because this is this year's teaser, so I'm very excited. So, other than Willow Witch, we have the Creepy Crawler, like I said, and let's see who else. Oh, here's a new one. They're bringing another Ghostface out. That will be one I will be purchasing. I do like Ghostface. I love the movie, and I actually have a fleece somewhere on my blanket that's Ghostface. So I could be possibly buying another Ghostface animatronic, since the last Ghostface one that they had actually did sell out pretty well during the carnival. So, might be getting Ghostface again. That was pretty cool. Okay, you can barely make it out, but that's the Scarecrow that I was talking about just a few minutes ago. So that's that Scarecrow. It's on like a pedestal and it just hangs there. So I don't know if it's going to be like Party City with the drop-down Scarecrow. We don't know anything of what these do. All we know is that we have them. but you can hear some sort of laughter, so I'm thinking that's probably gotta go with Crackles or something. It just sounds like a crackling laugh, you know? So I'm going with possibly Crackles. Next we have, see, here it is. It's called Harmonica. Yeah, I can't get the end. All we know it says harmonica. But yeah, you can see it's like a scarecrow. It almost looks like the drop-down scarecrow. So, they are very interesting. I'm happy someone's actually watching this. Yeah, I'm going through the video, watching all the animatronics. I've watched this video like 3 times already, just dissecting it inch by inch. But there's one, if you go back to my video after I'm done the live, in one of the videos, there's a blackout picture with just question marks. So we actually don't know which one it is. Right here we have the Screaming Reaper, which that's that's gotta be a name. Screaming Reaper. Yes, definitely a lot of new interesting stuff. But yeah, we got the Screaming Reaper here, which it looks like either it just screams, which wouldn't make sense, or you hold down a button and it's like Bluetooth, or you can say stuff into it, like the Recording Reaper back in like 20... I can't remember. But they had another one which is like the Recording Reaper. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking, okay, my friend, I have a friend on Discord, and we've known this back in December, so to see them actually confirm them is good, but I'm going with, now he told me he's next year, he's coming out next year, but I still have high hopes for this year. I think it could be Barnyard Butcher, but then it wouldn't make sense because they showed Dead Humor. So maybe it's like either one no one knows about, or it's one someone knows about, but just we don't know. So maybe Spirit has an animatronic that no one knows about, that we're trying to play guess the animatronic, or we just don't completely know. My guess, Barnyard Butcher. You guys can put your guess down below to see who it is, but I'm going with Barnyard Butcher. I'm sorry. Um, Continuing on, we have Pennywise and Carnival Creeper from, so like I said, just another reskin. Yeah, they were released early last year, which was very, very unlikely of Spirit. So we have Creepy Crawler, which is just a reskin of Nightcrawler. I'm gonna keep calling him Creepy Crawler. But yeah, basically a reskin of Nightcrawler. And then we have the Pennywise, the new Pennywise from the Welcome to Derry series, which is the TV series. So if you haven't seen it, Welcome to Derry, then you won't know what the it is, because his costume is completely changed, but I'm excited for that one. It looks like a good one to get. See, the question mark one is right here, but we don't know what it is. It keeps flashing so fast that I just have to like keep going through. Okay, there it is. It's the Pumpkin Punisher, I think, or something Punisher. So we have him. Very nice. Very cool to see. I actually love the design of it with the axe and that. So there's that one that I want to show you guys. The Xenomorph, Crackles, Buzz, which is the fly, which you guys have seen many times. I'm just trying to race through this video. Yeah, a lot of new and old props for sure. Definitely. Like, who knows? The question mark one is definitely, could be an old or new one. The clown is definitely, Dead Humor is definitely an old one for sure. Trash Bandit is another old one for sure. I don't know if the Ghost Face is a old one or new one. If I can find it. you guys just saw just a bit of Trash Bandit as it went through the video real fast. You could just barely make him out. But see, Ghostface here, I can't tell if he's the new or the old one. Which it looks like he's new for this year, but I just can't make it out. Because it looks like there's fire. Like they're trying to burn the photos. Oh. Okay, there is something new. There is something new right here. I didn't even notice this, but this is new. That is new. New animatronic. New animatronic right there, where I'm circling. That looks to be like a monkey or something. Like, don't get me wrong, if you look at it, it looks like a monkey. Yeah, they are interesting. But it looks like one of those chiming monkeys, like the one we had during the carnival. Forget his name. What's the carnival? No, I think it was the year before the carnival. I can't remember, but it was him. It looks kind of like him. Yes, very much so. Old and new are very interesting, especially with the reskins that they've chosen. So that's a new one for sure. Satyr. Spider? I think the jumping spider is right down there. There's Pennywise. So we're gonna try and, like, picture... There it is. There's that question mark one. We don't know who it is. They are like... Okay, so this is going to the ISC now. Since you just said that, this is looking towards the ISC. They're pictures. And there's wood. Wouldn't say... We're just gonna hypothetically say, if you go on a camping trip, wouldn't you like, and you stay at like a nice cabin, wouldn't you like to take a Polaroid camera to take Polaroid photos of different things? And then also look, there's a wood backing. So maybe that's like a board or the bottom of a cabin. Because we saw back in December that it was going to be a campsite theme. So I'm thinking these Polaroid pictures have to go with the theme. They have to fit in with the theme. Right? So they're Polaroid pictures, but what could they mean? Polaroids. I'm going with campsite still, because usually when I think of going camping and going out of cabin, staying, I think of taking my Polaroid camera and taking pictures, you know? I don't actually, I just kind of sit in my tent and do nothing. But on like a serious note, I think about taking Polaroid pictures of like the wildlife and that. So, maybe. Just maybe. You've seen most of these, so I'm just trying to... Can't see that jumping spider, which is unfortunate. Okay, you could just barely see the jumping spider. But that's basically the video. So, I can't show it just yet. Because, well, you know, no other person has put out the teaser. But, basically, also here's... Let me look that up. Hanging Faceless Spectator. Spirit Halloween. Can't tell if that's a new or old one, so. Talking about this one.
Welcome to the loony bin. Good luck getting out of here alive.
That was 13 years ago, if so. And you know what? You could be right. But to continue on with the Spirit teaser, we're just gonna look away from my YouTube. Oh, that's me, Mino Gramps. Yeah, then I don't know. Maybe send me a link to the video in the comment is down below. Oh, there we go. Gonna lower my tripod because now I'm sitting. Okay, so like I was saying, there is a jumping spider, but we don't know which jumping spider it is. It looks like the black and white one, but we can't be 100% sure. Okay. Oh, is it the one that was like, I forget what I see. Maybe the 2014 one? Is it Bloodthirsty Betty? Yeah, I don't know which one that was. Really thinking now. Anyways, there is a jumping spider in that video. I don't know which jumping spider it is. It just said jumping spider. So obviously we know the jumping spiders are coming back. But usually when they add a jumping spider, it's usually a new color. This one just looked like the black and white one, but it looked a little different than the normal black and white one. So maybe it's like an updated one. If I can go back and actually take a picture, I will definitely put that in my post. Oh, from 2012, okay. Sorry, the tripod's moving a lot. I'm just confused at that animatronic. Okay. But yeah, in the bottom of my post, I will try and find that jumping spider, and I'll put it in my post and be like, which color do you think it is, or do you think it's an updated one? So I'll put that and see what you guys have to say. So, anyways, that is it for today's video. Hope you, one person that I've seen, this is live, by the way, for the people who are going to watch this later. I saw the hanging faceless spectator. Yeah. Yeah, let me try looking that up again. I'll look it up after this video. Well, actually, maybe, since you're the only one, I guess I can just stay here with you. We'll try and find it together. Spirit Halloween hanging faceless spectator from 2012.
Getting that from YouTube.
Are we talking about this thing? Yes. I hear him. Yes, it's him. I have him. I actually have two of him. I should start my own collection of these things. They're actually kind of cute. Yeah, they always have him. Yeah, so like I said, mine's basically the 2022 white faceless Reaper that I have from Sunstar. Just makes a whole bunch of like electrifying noises. I gotta find how many I have. I can't remember. I think I have like 2 or 3 of them. So I definitely might get another one to put in my carnival tent or my tent. I don't go out of my way buying them. I just, when I see, I only thought the one would have been cool. But if you can see behind me, on my wall, there he is right there. The faceless Reaper. So, um, yeah. So, yeah, so I might try and get a couple more this year, maybe like 3 or 4. Just have an army of them. So, I'll see if I want to get a couple more, if I just want to leave it. So, I'll see. Um, yeah. There's a video that I just saw, and it's like, when Spirit Halloween is life, but then there's me. When you spend your entire life savings on Spirit. That's so me. Did I? Did I? Did I? Did I? Let's see. Yep, this is the exact one I have. I got that from Party City. I don't know why it said fail, but yeah. So, definitely for sure, I might get a couple more of these. I don't know how many, but maybe like 2 more of these guys, because they are kind of cool. So, yeah, I definitely might, so, yeah. I will definitely try to get another one or 2 for one in my room and then one for outside. Definitely won't be putting it outside today. The weather is horrible. It's so windy. I mean, you can barely see outside, but I'm telling you, it is crazy. Anyways, I think that's all the spirit stuff we wanted to get done today. At least for me. Just want to film that video. There will be more updates coming, because I just got in. Nope, not there. Keep going. I just got in a little container down there, filled with caterpillars. So I got some caterpillars, if you can see them. So, maybe I'll make a video on those in a couple days, or tomorrow. But usually it's one video a day, or whenever I get time to record. So, yeah, I just wanted to get this video done because I saw everyone else was making theirs, so I was like, better do mine before it's too late. So, yeah, caterpillars. I know it's not really Halloween related, but they're interesting. Yeah. Anyways, we've seen the animatronics, we know what's coming, so, like I've said, I'm that Halloween guy, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys!